Hello everyone, it's Dr. Muffin 1080 here. Today I'm going to be talking about a comment made by Neil Druckmann, the creative director and overall director of The Last of Us Part 2 over Twitter. I'm going to be going into detail on Ellie's sexuality and how it relates to that comment. So his comment was a response to this one Twitter user. The Twitter user stated, "Please keep politics out of your games set in a post-apocalyptic US where raiders have access to guns and there's civil war." Neil Druckmann responds with, "No can do. Writers work off of their views of the world. For example, the ending of The Last of Us is very much inspired by my personal politics." I happen to very much agree with Druckmann. Let writers write whatever the hell they want to write, and if you got some political subtext in there, that's great. It'll be fun for people who like delving into the more complex themes and messages of stories like me. That Twitter user possibly doesn't want the politics because he's sick of politics at the moment, and I get how one can be. 2016 was a nightmare. But if you can't stop writers from expressing themselves, you just can't stop writers from expressing themselves. Politics can be an interesting part of video games, especially if they're implemented the right way. In a game like The Last of Us Part 2, hopefully it's subtle. Now, as for a prediction on what the personal politics could be this time around in Part 2, I'm unsure. Hell, I didn't even pick up the personal politics in Part 1. Maybe in Part 2, they focus more on Ellie's sexuality. It got some focus in Left Behind. In fact, I think the reveal was masterfully done. What I don't want them to do is force the relationship or just push the message that Ellie is gay. Left Behind did it pretty damn well. The relationship between Riley and Ellie it felt really natural. It wasn't a type of relationship like The Walking Dead's Tara and Denise. I feel like that was just the writers being hey, let's make this character named Denise lesbian so that Tara has a girlfriend. Yay, equality. I feel as if some writers think that making the characters gay is enough characterization, that we're done there. Some shows do the gay relationship awesome, like Shameless. The homosexual relationship in Shameless fucking rocks and maybe my favorite relationship in any show. If Part 2 does explore Ellie's sexuality further, don't put a character in and think since they're lesbians that's enough. Make it complex. It's Neil Druckmann writing though, so I'm not worried about character development. A reason why Ellie's sexuality may not be explored, however, is that this is the story between Ellie and Joel. It's their journey, and we really didn't see any other character in the trailer, so I'm assuming they're alone. Just alone for a lot of the game. One I have is that she has a girlfriend at Tommy's town who is possibly killed off, maybe by the Fireflies. In fact, I think there's a chance the whole town will get killed off by the Fireflies. But that's just a guess. I don't know how the Fireflies would be able to track them down in the first place. Whatever happens, don't fake the relationship. Now, some people stop me and say, "But Muffin, Ellie isn't a lesbian. That kiss for Riley doesn't prove anything. It was a kiss of friendship, the best way she could express her love for Riley at the moment. She's only a child. How would she even know she's a lesbian? She's not gay." Want to know what I have to say to those people? Fuck off. She's a lesbian 100%. She isn't only a child. When you were 14, did you know you were straight? Hell yes, 99% of 14-year-olds are jerking it, and a good percentage are doing it as well. She knows what she likes. Hell, I just read the graphic novel The Last of Us American Dreams and figured out Riley was 16 when she kissed Ellie. She for sure knows what she likes. And Ellie could have just kissed Riley on the cheek. Just saying, Naughty Dog meant something when they wrote in that kiss on the lips. They wanted to send a message. But the most damning piece of evidence, the one that naysayers can't even fight against, is that Neil Druckmann, the writer of The Last of Us Left Behind, has flat out said that she's gay in an official interview. So if you're still denying it after that, then you're a homophobe. There's no way around it. This is Dr. Muffin 1080 signing out.